more absorption when we pair turmeric with black pepper. And the ratio is 1 teaspoon of turmeric to a quarter teaspoon of black pepper to get that absorption. And I out of pink Himalaya salt, so I have some Celtic sea salt here. I'm going to use that as well instead. So I'm going to add a little bit of that for a little bit of flavor. And the Celtic sea salt tastes really strong, but when you put it into like a soup, it'll be milder and less salty than regular salt. So I always have this on hand. And with it being winter and it's like my car is full of snow, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to use what I have at home. I'm not going out. Again, done is better than perfect. All right, so perfect timing. My pot has come to a boil. And what's that? Like 15 minutes, you have your soup boiling ready to simmer. So I'm going to turn it down to simmer it. Here, and I'm going to put the lid on, but before I do that, I'm going to see if I can use my webcam to show you. Yes, there's what it looks like. Let it sit so you can see the curry powder. I'm going to get a stand for this. So yeah, so it's boiling away. I'm going to let that simmer for at least an hour. And here's what it looks like done. I don't know if you can see that, but it's not 100% done yet. Let me take it off this. The next step, all right. What we're going to do now, we're going to put the lid on this one. I think I'll switch the pots over. And I've got this on a low. So the last step here is to add in some coconut milk. So I have some coconut milk here. So if you've been following me, you know that I like to use chopped organic coconut milk. I can get it at Costco for a very good price. So I'm just taking off the lid. And I used a tiny bit yesterday. For my taster, but I'm going to I would just add the whole can into my soup. I'm going to add that in. And there's other brands here, but this one is organic and you can get a 6-pack case at Costco for I think $11 or $12, and it's like $5.99 I think in Canada, at least in my area, for 1 can. So it's a great buy to get it in the at Costco if you have a Costco membership. And then the other thing I'm going to add is a little bit of spinach. Give it a little green. So of course I like to keep things simple. I just bought some organic baby spinach. And I'm just going to add a couple handfuls and it'll wilt very quickly in the soup. We'll let that warm up. And once the volume goes down quite a bit once it's wilted. It's like you can hardly see it. So it looks like a lot when you put it in fresh, but once it wilts, it will be very, not a lot. It'll just blend right in. All right. And so you could let that simmer for about 5 minutes if you want, and then you've got a beautiful soup ready to go. All right. Beautiful. So let me get rid of this and show you the soup in my webcam here. So this is the finished product. It's just going to come to a boil. And you can see this spinach is already wilted. It's nice, it's beautiful, fresh green. And this is a hearty lunch for us all. You can see my dining room here.